In a world where first impressions can make or break opportunities, where the ability to command respect can determine your path in life, a set of timeless principles can elevate you above the crowd. Today, we're diving deep into the intersection of cutting-edge psychology and ancient Stoic wisdom to uncover 12 powerful techniques that will impress those around you and forge you into a man of substance and character. This isn't about cheap tricks or manipulative tactics. No, gentlemen, this is about becoming the kind of man others naturally gravitate towards, respect, and admire. It's about harnessing the power of your mind and spirit to project an aura of confidence, wisdom, and unshakable strength. Stoicism, the philosophy of ancient warriors and emperors, teaches us that true power comes not from controlling others, but from mastering ourselves. By combining these Stoic principles with modern psychological insights, we're going to arm you with a toolkit for personal transformation that will leave a lasting impact on everyone you encounter. But before we dive in, let's get one thing straight. The goal here isn't to impress others for the sake of ego or vanity. That's the path of the weak-minded, always seeking validation from the outside. Our aim is higher. We're after the kind of genuine impression that comes from being a man of substance, one who lives by a code and stands firm in his principles no matter what life throws at him. So, hold on tight and prepare to transform yourself from the inside out. Whether you aim to command respect in the boardroom, become a leader among your peers, or walk through life with unshakable confidence, these techniques will set you on the path to becoming the man you are meant to be. Let's begin with the first 6 of our 12 psychological techniques, each deeply rooted in Stoic wisdom. 1. Master the art of active listening. In a world full of noise, where everyone's clamoring to be heard, the man who truly listens wields immense power. Active listening isn't just about staying quiet while someone else talks. It's about engaging fully with your mind, body, and spirit, entirely focused on understanding the speaker. The Stoics understood that wisdom comes not from speaking, but from deep understanding. As Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." When you practice active listening, you're not just hearing words, you're decoding the underlying message, the emotions, and the unspoken truths. Follow these steps to master this skill. Maintain eye contact. It shows you're fully present and conveys confidence. Use nonverbal cues, nodding and leaning in slightly show engagement. Ask thoughtful follow-up questions. Demonstrate you've grasped what's been said. By becoming a master listener, you'll gain a reputation as a man of wisdom and empathy, someone whose presence is valued in any conversation. 2. Embody confidence through posture. Your body speaks volumes before you even open your mouth. The Stoics believed in self-control, which includes mastering your physical presence. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Be your own master and look at yourself objectively. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your chin up." This isn't just about looking confident, it's about feeling confident. Research shows that adopting a powerful posture increases testosterone, the dominance hormone, and decreases cortisol, the stress hormone. Here's how to practice this. Keep your back straight. Imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Take up space. Don't shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Move with purpose. Walk and act with intention, whether crossing a room or shaking a hand. By embodying confidence through posture, you'll command respect and attention without saying a word. 3. Harness the power of silence. In a world that never shuts up, silence is your secret weapon. The Stoics understood the power of measured speech. Zeno of Citium said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." Strategic silence serves multiple purposes. It makes your words carry more weight when you do speak. It gives you time to formulate thoughtful responses. It can make others uncomfortable, compelling them to fill the void and potentially reveal more than they intended. Use silence to punctuate important points. It adds emphasis to your words. Create anticipation. Let silence build intrigue before you speak. Demonstrate control. Show you're comfortable with yourself and don't need to dominate the conversation. A man comfortable with silence exudes self-assurance, and that kind of confidence is magnetic. 4. Show genuine interest in others. Here's a truth that might sting. Most people are primarily interested in themselves. The Stoics, however, recognized the interconnectedness of all human beings. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings none to the bee." By showing genuine interest in others, you set yourself apart. Listen actively, ask meaningful questions, and make the conversation about them, not you. People will naturally appreciate and respect you for it. This isn't about fake flattery or insincere compliments. It's about recognizing the inherent value in every individual you encounter. How can you do this effectively? Ask questions about their passions and experiences. Remember details from previous conversations and follow up on them. Offer sincere compliments on their achievements or qualities. When you make others feel valued and understood, they'll naturally be drawn to you. You'll be seen as a man of depth and character, someone worth knowing and respecting. 5. Master the art of asking questions. Socrates, a major influence on Stoic philosophy, was renowned for his method of asking probing questions to stimulate critical thinking. By mastering the art of asking questions, you position yourself as a thought leader and a man of intellect. Effective questioning serves multiple purposes. It demonstrates your engagement and interest. It allows you to subtly guide the conversation. It helps you gather valuable information and insights. Types of questions to master. Open-ended questions. Encourage elaborate responses. Clarifying questions. Show you're paying attention and seeking deeper understanding. Hypothetical questions. Stimulate creative thinking and reveal values. Remember, the goal isn't to interrogate, but to explore and understand. A man who asks excellent questions is seen as intelligent, curious, and engaging. 6. Practice emotional regulation. In a world driven by knee-jerk reactions and uncontrolled emotions, the man who can regulate his emotional state stands out like a lighthouse in a storm. This is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Emotional regulation doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means understanding, acknowledging, and choosing how to express them appropriately. This skill is crucial in high-pressure situations, whether you're closing a major deal, leading a team through a crisis, or navigating personal challenges. Steps to master emotional regulation. Practice mindfulness. Be aware of your emotional state without judgment. Use the Stoic technique of negative visualization. Prepare for challenging scenarios by imagining potential obstacles in advance. Develop a pause routine. When emotions run high, take a moment to breathe deeply before responding. A man in control of his emotions is a man others look to for leadership and stability. He's the rock people cling to when the seas get rough. 7. Demonstrate consistency in words and actions. In a world of empty promises and hollow words, the man who consistently aligns his actions with his speech stands out as a beacon of integrity. The Stoics placed immense value on this alignment. Seneca said, "Speak as you live," emphasizing the importance of walking your talk. Consistency builds trust, the foundation of all meaningful relationships, whether in business, leadership, or personal life. When people know that your word is your bond, you gain a reputation that precedes you, opening doors and creating opportunities. Steps to embody this principle. Make promises sparingly, but when you do, move heaven and earth to keep them. Be punctual. Showing up on time demonstrates respect for others and your commitments. Follow through on plans. Don't just talk about what you'll do. Be the man who quietly gets it done. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about persistently striving to live up to your principles, even when it's challenging. When you inevitably fall short, own it, learn from it, and get back on track. This honest self-reflection and commitment to improvement is what separates boys from men. 8. Adopt a growth mindset. The Stoics were early adopters of what modern psychology calls a growth mindset. They believed virtue could be taught, and that personal growth was a lifelong journey. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself," emphasizing the importance of continuous self-improvement. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, which assumes qualities are set in stone. Steps to cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. When faced with a difficult task, tell yourself, "This is a chance to improve." View failures as lessons, not defeats. Analyze what went wrong and how to do better next time. Seek constructive criticism. Use feedback to fuel your improvement. A man with a growth mindset is resilient, adaptable, and constantly evolving. He's unafraid to take on new challenges or step out of his comfort zone. This attitude is magnetic. People are drawn to those actively working to become the best version of themselves. 9. Use the power of a name. A person's name is, to that person, the sweetest and most important sound in any language. This quote from Dale Carnegie aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of mindfulness and attention to detail. Using someone's name in conversation is a simple yet powerful technique. It shows you value them as an individual and are fully present in the interaction. This creates a sense of familiarity and warmth, quickly building rapport. Master this technique in a few simple steps. When introduced to someone, repeat their name immediately. For example, "It's great to meet you, Luffy." Use their name naturally throughout the conversation. Once or twice is enough. If you forget their name, admit it and ask again. Most people appreciate the honesty and effort. By making a conscious effort to remember and use names, you demonstrate respect and attentiveness. It's a small gesture that makes a big impression. 10. Show vulnerability judiciously. This might seem counterintuitive. After all, isn't the goal to project strength and confidence? But hear me out. Controlled vulnerability is a powerful tool for building deep, meaningful connections. The Stoics valued honesty and authenticity above all else. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Be simple and modest in your deportment, and treat with indifference whatever lies between virtue and vice." In other words, be real. Showing vulnerability doesn't mean oversharing or wearing your heart on your sleeve. It means having the courage to be authentic, admit when you don't have all the answers, and own your mistakes. Steps to make vulnerability work for you. Share lessons from past failures to show self-awareness and commitment to growth. Admit when you don't know something and express eagerness to learn. Be open about challenges, but focus on how you're working to overcome them. A man who can show appropriate vulnerability is seen as relatable, trustworthy, and secure. It takes strength to let down your guard and connect on a human level. 11th, practice gratitude. Openly, gratitude was a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus taught, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." In a world of constant comparison and endless desire, a man who genuinely appreciates what he has stands out. Practicing and expressing gratitude not only improves your mental state, but also positively impacts those around you. To live a grateful life, start each day by mentally listing 3 things you're grateful for. Regularly express appreciation to others. Thank people for their time, effort, or impact on your life. Share your gratitude publicly when appropriate, such as acknowledging a team member's contributions or thanking someone in front of others. A grateful man is a content man, and contentment is a rare and attractive quality. It shows you're secure in yourself and not driven by insecurity or a constant need for more. 12. Maintain composure under pressure. Our final technique is the most challenging but also the most impactful. The ability to maintain composure under pressure is what separates true leaders from the rest. The Stoics were masters of this skill, practicing voluntary discomfort, intentionally putting themselves in challenging situations to build resilience. Seneca advised, "We should every night call ourselves to account. What infirmity have I mastered today? What passions opposed? What temptation resisted? What virtue acquired?" Develop unshakable composure by practicing stress inoculation. Deliberately expose yourself to challenges, such as public speaking, cold showers, or fasting, to build mental toughness. Developing a mantra or breathing technique to center yourself in high-pressure moments. Reframing stressful situations as opportunities to demonstrate your strength of character. A man who keeps his cool when chaos surrounds him becomes the eye of the storm, the one others look to for leadership and guidance. Integrating these techniques with Stoic philosophy. Now that we've explored these 12 powerful techniques, it's crucial to understand that they're not just tricks or gimmicks. They're tools for personal growth and self-mastery, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed the path to a good life, one of virtue and fulfillment, lay in focusing on what was within our control and accepting what wasn't. These techniques give you greater control over your thoughts, actions, and the impression you leave on others. But here's the key. The goal isn't to impress others for the sake of ego or vanity. It's about becoming a man of true substance, someone who lives with integrity, wisdom, and strength of character. When you master these principles, your impression on others becomes a natural byproduct of the man you've become, respected, admired, and genuinely impactful. Make personal growth the goal. Impressing others should be a natural byproduct of your personal growth, not the primary objective. As you implement these techniques, always check your intentions. Are you doing this to manipulate others or to genuinely become the best version of yourself? The former might bring short-term gains, but the latter will lead to lasting respect, influence, and personal satisfaction. The journey ahead. Gentlemen, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've explored 12 powerful psychological techniques, each grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. From mastering the art of active listening to maintaining composure under pressure, these skills have the potential to transform how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. Remember, true impressiveness isn't about peacocking or putting on a show. It's about cultivating genuine strength of character, wisdom, and resilience. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally commands respect and admiration through his actions. As you go forward, keep in mind the words of Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Your journey of self-improvement and personal growth is ongoing. Embrace it with the same vigor and determination that the Stoics applied to their pursuit of virtue. Practical application. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 of these techniques and focus on mastering them. As they become second nature, incorporate more over time. You'll find that these aren't just techniques to use, but principles that become integral to who you are. And remember, the ultimate goal isn't to impress others, it's to impress yourself. Look in the mirror and see a man you respect, a man of substance, living up to his full potential. Closing thoughts. Thank you for joining me in exploring Stoic wisdom and psychological insights. Now, go forth and put these principles into action. The world needs more men of true character and substance. Be one of them. If you found value in this discussion, don't keep it to yourself. Share these insights with others who might benefit. And if you're hungry for more Stoic wisdom and practical philosophy, check out our other videos on living a life of virtue and purpose. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep growing. The best version of yourself is waiting. Go out there and become him.